I know the video says we sell houses in a week. This just did not work out that way. Hey everybody, it's Hussein Kabani, your favorite broker, and I've got great news. 1810 Grayabbey is sold!
He could sell your house in a week. God.
Alright, okay guys, so yeah. I know the video says we sell houses in a week. This just did not work out that way. If you want to talk in weeks, it was just over 13 weeks or 93 days. But we sold it over asking. What I really want to do is be transparent with you guys in real estate. So we have a lot of success stories in real estate. We've sold a bunch of houses this year already, some of them over asking, some of them in 48 hours or 24 hours, some of them in 3 days. But this is one that was a little bit more work involved in it. This is how it kind of went. So originally we listed this property for $1,195,000. After talking to my clients about it, we knew we were listing it a little bit high, but there was nothing really out there that would compete with this property at that time. So we decided, hey, let's give it a shot and see how it goes. We listed it for 25 days at this number, and then after getting some feedback on the property, we decided, okay, we need to bring the price down to closer to where we're going to be right about it. So we brought the price down to $1,145,000. So we did that, again, based on feedback that we received from people. We had a bunch of showings and it just kind of tailed off. So we're monitoring what's happening with these showings at the same time. And then so when we listed it at $1,145,000, we got a ton of more showings into the property, and we actually got to learn a lot more about the property. When we were at that price point, we actually had it on the market for 40 days. So during that 40 days, it was a real eye-opener for us about what people are actually saying about it. And we're going to show you some of the pictures. So we had green tiles in the kitchen. People weren't a huge fan of it. The hardwood color was like this birch kind of color, and it wasn't like kind of what the in color is right now. Though the house had amazing curb appeal, it looked really nice, nice stone front, walkout basement with a ravine lot. There was a lot of these so-called handicaps with this property that people were just not warming up to. So what we had to do again is we reduced the price again from there. So this time we reduced the price to $1,125,000, okay? So we were on the market for 24 days. Of course, we brought in a lot more new people into this property. Some people that had seen it before were reconsidering it because of the $20,000 price drop. But we brought in a whole different set of people to come see this property. At that time, what we actually realized is that a lot of people were complaining about the backyard. The backyard had a huge slope in the back. There was really nowhere for somebody to play ball with the kids and stuff. It was like there was no real flat surface. There were some things that were kind of not maintained so well, like the deck, and there was a hot tub outside with a gazebo that just didn't appeal to a lot of people out there as well. So after, being on the market at this $1,125,000 number for 24 days, we were starting to come to a point of where we knew the spring market was going to start to end, and we had to start to become very aggressive with what we were going to do. We were serious sellers, so we listed the property for $950,000. One thing I failed to mention is every time that we've done this listing, we actually refresh everything. So we got new photos, new video. We've done a ton of new marketing with it, paid advertisements, open houses. So we consistently kept tweaking this listing every single time. Not just while it was on the market and we were listing it new, we consistently tweaked it all along. I'm pretty sure my brother was really irritated with all the open house signs we were putting up every weekend. He was not happy about this one. Ultimately, we ended up listing the house for $950,000, and it was awesome. The open house basically lasted, we do a 2 to 4. We were actually there from 1:30 until 5:30 or even 6 o'clock. We had a ton of people come through that property Saturday. Even Sunday was slammed. And what ended up happening is that we ended up having 60 showings prior to even doing this, okay? Out of that, we had about 6 or 7 people that came back that were seriously interested, walking around with their notepads, trying to figure out this property and what they were going to do. So the people that were there previously were really engaged with this property at this point because of the price point. What ended up happening is that we ended up getting 2 offers on the property. We listed it at $950,000. After a home inspection, we ended up selling it for $1,040,000. So guys, the point of me telling you all of this is this. Like I said, we have a lot of successes in real estate. A lot of our listings sell very quickly, but everyone ends up in this situation. You get these listings that sometimes become harder than you think. The market is not as receptive to them, but I just want to keep it real and be out there. So yeah, we sold over asking. Took 93 days, but we stuck with it. If you guys have any questions, or if your house has been on the market, you need another opinion about it, why don't you give me a call? My number is 416-832-2000. Send me a text, email me. I'd be happy to give you my opinion about what we could do with your property. In the meantime, I want you to remember one thing. Get Kabani, get sold.
Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sold. Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sold. Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sold. Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sold.